public comment is from Kristine. Kristine Canavan. And if you can control the microphone. Take it. Yeah. Okay. You have 5 minutes, and then, like before, then you have questions from the committee.
I will try to compose myself after these questions that I've just heard.
Thank you very much.
My blood is boiling.
Right,
The
Christine.
definition of respite from Oxford Dictionary. Respite is a short period of rest or relief from something difficult or unpleasant. Respite to Mapledown parents or carers, a lifeline. Relief is a time to recharge, spend time with my other children, husband, cook dinner uninterrupted, or prepare for the unpredictable night ahead. My son Liam is a student at Mapledown. At birth, he was diagnosed with a rare genetic syndrome. My life with Liam has consisted of visual impairment at birth, examinations under anesthesia, cancer and chemotherapy when he was 2, countless specialist appointments, many surgeries, detached retina, temper tantrums, self-harming, developmental delay, no language, changing nappies for 13 years and counting. A day in the life of a parent with a disabled child is sometimes like walking in a minefield. 1 minute, it's all fine. The next, a temper tantrum, hospital visits, endless medication to begin in, night of interrupted sleep, waking up to child's soiled bed linen, your child not well but unable to tell you what's wrong, and bathing and grooming a young adult. To suggest that I have time for fundraising is quite insulting to me. About 5 months ago, I was struggling with parenting Liam. It was suggested by my social worker to add days of after-school help, and what a difference it made. The routine helped immensely to Liam and myself. 3 days a week, I would pick him up from school. He would be happily exhausted in the car, and then we would prepare for supper in bed. The thought of losing the days and the thought had saddened me. Liam enjoys it so much, he won't understand why he's not going. Our kids have no voice in politics or budgets. The cuts to breaks are now down to being offered 1 night a week at a discounted rate. Liam's going 3 nights. At the new rate, this would cost me £95 a week, a cost that I am unlikely to afford. By the time our kids have reached Mapledown, we've accepted the disabilities. We know we will not be normal, and there will be challenges ahead. Our kids are older, bigger, and harder to care for. Their demands are greater. A lifeline, respite, is needed even more. We are often tired, secluded, overwhelmed, and find it difficult to ask for help. We cannot ask the teenager down the street to babysit because our kids are teenagers themselves. They need trained professionals. Mapledown Place Schools and holiday breaks are perfect because they know our children. Our children know them. They know the school, they're comfortable there, and the staff is outstanding. This holiday, which is now ending tomorrow for us, was allowed 4 days of holiday skiing out of the possible 8. It's been very, very difficult. I had a neighbor watch Liam, only to get a call after an hour, telling me that he's hitting himself in the face and biting himself until he bled. Needless to say, I came home immediately and felt the real disappointment that there are not ample supply of people who are equipped to handle children with special needs and behaviors. This made me feel the need even greater. In closing, please take this time to reconsider your decision to cut the budget in this area. We are real people who love our children and want to care for them as long as possible. We need these breaks to be the most effective parents and carers that we can be. Our children need these breaks to get the opportunity to socialize and grow more independent. It has been said over 100 years that a society is measured by how it treats its weakest members. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristine. Have the Any of the committee members? Were you indicating? Councillor Roy.
Just briefly, first of all, thank you for coming, and it does help us put into context the decisions that are made. And I just wondered how you feel about not being given the opportunity before the decision was made to explain to both officers and the cabinet member what difference this has made, would make.
Maybe just speak up.
Speak down quickly.
I'll decide.
I feel shocked. I was shocked. I was let down. I was saddened, and then I got angry. That's how I felt. And that's how I feel right now.
Well, if I can ask you a couple of questions, please. The first one I think you can answer. The second one you might find it more difficult to answer. The first one, when we're talking about these short breaks, how many hours per week are we actually talking about that you would gain respite from these short? You as parents would gain respite.
The after-school program runs from approximately 3:30. We pick our children up at 6, and that runs now 3 nights now, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
So just to get it right, we're talking about 3, 6, 7, about 7.5 hours a week respite that this will provide to each parent, and obviously multiplied. And how many children take part in these?
I believe there are about 22 families that take part.
Okay.
So not everyone participates for one reason or another, but it is oversubscribed.
And presumably you, Kristine, have the opportunity at the moment to opt in or opt out as you decide.
I've only been given 1 day. All the parents are given 1 day a week. And I agree, if I want to do, if I'd like 3 a week.
Jack, could you give...
Okay, so better?
Yes.
I had, before these cuts, 3 afternoons a week at a cost of £5 per day, which was $15 a week. Since these cuts have taken place, the school only offers 1 day at the subsidized rate, which is the £5. If I were to continue 3 days a week, it would cost me £45 per day, a cost of £95 which I cannot afford.
Now, this is the second question which you may not be able to answer, but we may be able to bring out during the evening. You say that the school still continues to subsidise 1 evening, but not the other 2 evenings, because of this cut. Why is the school not able to subsidise the other 2 evenings as they did before from its own resources? And
because they have to pay, I think, their staff. They can't pay their staff.
But the school does have resources that it can call upon, if I understand correctly.
Like the council has reserves.
There's a head teacher here, and I think we answer that. There's a head teacher here who can answer that.
I'd have to.
Okay, well, we'll speak to Mr. Carroll later, but you can see where I'm coming from. That the thought is that there is a possibility that if they are subsidising 1 evening, then they could subsidise the other evening. I'm just trying to explore the possibilities, that's all, Kristine.
I don't know what.
No, all right. All right, thank you very much indeed. Do the rest of the committee have any questions? Then thank you very, very much indeed.
Thank you.